I want to get hit by a car. It's the only way to catch up on all the good TV shows. I'm already 47 seasons behind on Days of Our Lives. And it's so hard to stay and binge watch when it's so sunny outside, because it causes a glare on my TV screen. With the new year, trying to use my phone less when I'm with my friends. Not because I want to be polite or present or anything, I just don't want them to see my push notifications. They tell you too much about me. Things like, Fitbit misses you. Fitbit thought you were dead, but clearly not, because you keep looking at Star Wars Lego sets on Amazon. And Yelp user EJR516 found your review of Quiznos helpful. That last one actually might have just been a text message from my dad. But I still exercise a little bit. It's important to at least try. It's like my 5th grade basketball coach always said. You miss 100% of the shots, you can't dribble or pass the ball, and you lack a fundamental understanding of the game of basketball. I think he was paraphrasing Wayne Gretzky. But yeah, the advertising in the NFL is getting pretty out of control. I saw that the latest concussion research denial was sponsored by FanDuel. I also saw that a commercial that said, Dannon is the official yogurt of the NFL. Oh yeah, move over pizza and wings. I'm bringing buckets of low-cal blueberry Greek yogurt to all my bros for the Super Bowl. But first I gotta do laundry. Quick, what's the official laundry basket of the NFL? It's the only laundry basket I'll ever use. But think about what that actually means, like to be the official something of the entire conglomerate organization that is the NFL. Like imagine the paperwork that rookies have to sign. Like, all right, write your name, your signature here where it says your salary, and below that we need you to write your initials where it says Campbell's makes the best soup. But coach, I like Progresso. Not anymore! You're a Campbell's guy. So shut up and sign. And you better use a big pen when you do it. It's the official pen of the NFL. I actually work in advertising. I think I'm aging kind of fast because my LinkedIn friend requests outnumber my Facebook friend requests. And last Halloween I passed out Werther's Originals to all the kids. And I also got asked to start interviewing people at my job for the first time, which made me kind of nervous because all the good questions I know start with, would you rather? And so one of my coworkers was like, oh, it's easy, just ask questions that'll help you get to know her, treat it like a date. So I walk in there, and there's this girl who just graduated college, and I sit down across from her and I'm like, you got any pets? Where'd you go to summer camp? Is this going to be a purely sexual or a long-term commitment? I even waited a day to respond to her thank you note so I don't look too desperate. She didn't end up taking the offer anyway. I think she already had a job and was just using me for the free coffee. She looked nothing like her LinkedIn profile picture either. Catfisher. Speaking of not impressing women, I learned the other day that when a woman asks you to guess her age, you're not actually supposed to try and get it right. This lady was like, how old do you think I am? And I looked at her, I was like, 38. She goes, why would you say that? And the reason was that the collagen and elastic support in her lymph glands were starting to weaken, which happens to everyone in their 30s, you know, there's nothing wrong with these basic context clues. It's like if I asked her to guess my religion. If she were smart, she'd say, Jewish. And I could get angry too. I could be like, oh, how could you say that? I'm so taken aback that you would make such a presumptuous assumption. This is an outrage. And she could say, well, you'll never break 5'8". You have an uncomfortable amount of arm hair. And your last name's Rosenthal. And did you hear your voice 10 seconds ago? You sound like a bad Larry David impression. And I'd be like, fair enough. I think that's a fair comparison. I don't know. When it comes to making analogies that are creative and witty and actually make sense, I'm like a ham sandwich on a doorknob. But yeah, it got kind of. Later on, the woman came up to me and was like, I'm actually 29. So she had a right to be mad, and that was really uncomfortable. And I was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in front of a car. All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm Alex Rosenthal.